just having to talk behind my friend's back, or being in a conversation with people where my friend's name is being mentioned, or someone I truly connect with in the house. It really sucks. I do believe that moving forward, it's only going to get harder.
So guys, Nale got emotional in her diary room session today, and when this happened was when she was talking about the whole alliance issue, that she has been trying not to get herself involved in like maybe a major alliance, and the reason for that is because she doesn't want to be in a position where she will now have to maybe be talking about her friend behind her back, or more like betray a friend basically. So she has been trying to avoid the entire thing, and she feels like some people in the house are not genuine. She was just talking generally about the whole friendship and stuff, and I feel like this is happening obviously because she's up for possible eviction. In fact, Nale and Venus have been quite emotional since they were put up for possible eviction, and you guys know that it was Libo that put Nale up, and I don't think she expected it like that. So because of that, she said that she felt a little bit betrayed. And Venus, I'm also very sure that she felt betrayed, because you guys know that all this conspiring was happening between all of them. Like, there was Tools, Terry, Libo, you know, Venus, Nale, they all had their different sessions in the conspiracy corner. So now that both of them are up, I feel like they now feel like those three people have thrown them under the bus, and they're now, you know, catching feelings and emotions here and there. So yeah, that's just it for Nale's diary room session. Let's talk about other things, other interesting things that happen in the house. Welcome back to my channel, guys. If you are new here, please go to subscribe, turn on your post notifications so I can get notified each time I post a brand new video, and don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. I've missed you guys. It feels like it's been long. I really made a video that's really like detailed. There are a lot of things I missed that I did not talk about. I had all the videos and everything, and I did not give you guys updates, and I'm sorry for that. I just feel like I was just in a space where nothing felt interesting to me at that time, but I'm back. I'm back and better. So the next thing I'm going to talk about is Gash1 and Thato. What do I call her? Thato? Gash1 and Thato, they had a conversation earlier on this morning, and Thato was talking about the fact that she's not going to succumb to she's not going to go for peace, that she's going to go for her truth instead of subscribing to the idea of, oh, because you want to the house to feel a certain type of way or to be peaceful, then she will not now live her truth. That her truth is basically being around Gash1, because there's this narrative in the house that they are making her feel like she being with Gash1 is the problem, and you know, a lot of people don't like Gash1 in the house. So it's not like because she's with Gash1, she's now also a target.
I can't sacrifice truth for peace in the house. Oh my goodness, move away from Gash, then you'll have peace in us. No, I'd rather open those doors now and leave. Even with Norman, there was a moment when he wasn't a favorable person to be around, but is it true that I want to be there with him? Absolutely.
And this is the conversation that they had with her yesterday. Nale had a conversation with her, although for Nale's angle, she didn't really put it say it from the angle of, oh, people don't like him, but Nale just said what she felt about Gash1, and then still told her that you can still be with him, but she feels like the guy is not really, you know, more like he's not worth it basically. So she said that one, that he's not really worth it in her opinion, but Thato can still do what she needs to do, you know, be with him. If she finds him interesting and she's happy, then she can be there. Then for Venus just made her feel like she has been living under Gash1's shadow for the past few days. So that just made her, you know, it took her back into the whole idea of she now started relating her story to Terry's story when Vino came into the house, because she said she remember telling Terry that for the first 2 days she noticed that Terry was withdrawn a little bit. So now she's now relating her own story to that. Now that Venus has told her that, she was now feeling like, okay, maybe that's what is happening to her, like being withdrawn. So she now needs to try and change things. And because of that, she now went to have a conversation with Gash1. It was a very long conversation. It was almost like a breakup session. And I was like, Thato, don't listen to these people. They really don't even know what's up. And she also said it this morning too, after she had gotten herself back.
I'm coming to a point where I'm like, but why am I explaining myself so much to people who haven't taken the time to find why am I explaining myself?
So basically, at the end of the day, what she's having in mind to do now is to just chill, not allow anything to, like, you know, really get to her. Then also in Gash1's diary room session, he spoke about Thato. Initially, he was talking about how he needs to get the ladies on his side, to be on his side, just for the sake of the game, because he has noticed that Tools, Libo, and some housemates are trying to get them against him, and that's the reason why he has always been up. So he's going to try and see if he can get them on his side. Then people now asked him that more like, what about Thato? He now said for Thato it's not really about getting her on his side, that one there are genuine feelings in that aspect, that for Thato is real feelings that are there. So it's not about the game or trying to get her on his side.
With Thato, it's not necessarily about bringing her closer, it's more about creating or building something with her. Because I believe with Thato there are true feelings. I believe she knows that I've never nominated her. I've never nominated her.
I was like, okay, it's all right. Let's talk about Themba and Mpho. So earlier on they had a conversation, and that was, in fact, those two people, I feel like there's this tension, built up tension that's between them. Mpho was asking him about the situation with Ntabi, that Ntabi told her that herself and Themba, they almost, they almost knocked. Themba now asked, what did you say? And the second time she now said, Ntabi told her that they actually knocked. And I was like, no, she's lying, that nothing like that happened.
What happened on Sunday?
Can we not talk about Sunday? I was drunk, I don't remember anything.
You also told me you guys almost had sex.
We did what?
You had sex.
No, she's lying.
Okay, she told me you guys almost.
No, it didn't make out. I was just naked and she was dancing around my dick. But it didn't put it in.
And Thabo did not tell her this thing, no. It was Gashawn that gave her the gist. And the reason Gashawn gave her that gist is because Gashawn was telling her how she was on Sunday. He said he found her in the bathroom, in the locker room, just there. She wasn't putting on anything, like she was really, really drunk. So he said that he's the one that helped her and put her to bed. Now told her the things that he saw too in the bathroom while all of that was happening. He was just giving her the gist of Sunday night, and he was the one that just said her about Ntabi and Themba. So Themba now said that no, nothing like that happened. Mpho now said that they've disvirgined the house. Then Themba now said that no, that nothing like that happened, but he's ready to do that with her. He's ready to disvirgin the house with her there and now, that they can go and even do it now. She did not answer him. He now said that's okay, after school then, because she didn't say anything. He's now like, okay, after school then we are going to meet.
You broke the house virginity.
I didn't. But I can break it with you if you want to. Won't you lie if I can even do it in the class? Yeah, fast. We'll do it after school, it's fine. Here's to after school.
I won't even say anything to you, Sam.
Then later on, she was not like, but you know that Ntabi really liked you, and there was real likeness there. Themba was not saying that she should not be talking about that. That's why is she bringing the whole situation here, that Ntabi has a boyfriend outside, so she should not be talking about it. That more like she should focus on herself and the conversation that they are having, because Mpho was trying to divert the conversation to him and Ntabi. Then at some point she now said that she's not even going to see him outside the house. He was like, he will look for her. He said he will look for her. She said no, that they're not going to see, that the only time they will see is when she comes to do her tattoo, because she told him that she's going to come and get a tattoo. And he was like, okay, but she said she'll come with Ntabi. He said okay. I rest my case. I feel like maybe, I don't think anything really happened with them when they leave the house, but you never know, you never can tell. I'm just going to watch, and whatever happens in the house happened. Then Themba and Nale had a brief fight this evening, and I don't know what started the fight, but when I started listening, it was when Nale was telling Themba that he's negative, and then Themba was like, he's not going to give her that attention she's looking for. He's not going to answer her, that she should go and meet Dinky.
You're negative, Themba.
Yeah, I don't have time for you.
We're not negative.
Trying to be my therapist now.
I don't know how all of that came about. Maybe with time they're going to reveal to us why it got to that. But he said he's not going to respond. And in that moment, but I wanted the basketballs. I wanted, you should give us something to work with. Not physical basketballs, but because everybody's just avoiding basketballs. Like, it won't hurt to speak your mind. He'll speak his mind, she'll speak her mind. And yeah, but that's what happened. Then they have like their task for the week is all about fashion and like eco-friendly fashion. Big Brother gave them some very weird things to work with that are eco-friendly, so that's what they're going to be doing this week, like an eco-friendly fashion show. Then he gave them a mannequin to dress up. That thing is not even a mannequin, it literally looks like a scarecrow, like literal scarecrow, because when he said he was giving them a mannequin, I thought it was an actual mannequin. I didn't know it was a scarecrow. So he gave them a mannequin to dress up, which is what they did today. That one they would submit it tomorrow, but for the fashion show, that one will be on Thursday. So they are preparing the outfits for Thursday. So yeah, I think that's it for this video. Thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and I'm going to see you on the next one. Bye, love you.